So have you ever been on Netflix, bored at night, scrolling through, trying to find something to watch, and maybe came across Outback Truckers? For me, a few years ago, I came across this on Netflix. It quickly became one of my favorite shows, especially if you're looking for a show that you can just fall asleep to. You know what I mean? Maybe kind of something like Deadliest Catch, maybe even The Office. You just turn it on, go to sleep to. And then you look at it and you think, that is absolutely crazy. I can't believe that there are people out there who actually drive through things like this in as big of a rig as what they in.
Even listen to yourself when you talk. I drift in and out.
And then finally, you're scrolling through YouTube a few years later and you come across this game called Truck World Australia. Instantly, whenever you see it, the first thing that comes to mind for me and possibly even for you is Outback Truckers. They've taken a game like American Truck Simulator and just took it up a notch and has thrown in things that people from the truck sim community with American Truck Simulator have been asking for a while, such as interactive features, especially with your trailers, with your cables, with your brakes, everything else, making it completely interactive. And they've taken that step, and let me tell you, it looks fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Truck World Australia. If you haven't seen this trailer yet, it's absolutely insane, and it goes in depth and shows a lot of things that really has a lot of sim people excited for it to come, especially for myself. If you look inside the cockpit here, it's just absolutely fantastic inside the cab. All the buttons here apparently are interactive, especially with your brakes, your door handles. Everything in here is going to be pretty much, from what I'm understanding at this point, fully accessible. And check this part out right here as we're backing up to the trailer. Wait for us to go into third person, and here we go. There's actually a line here to help you. Now apparently you can turn this off and you can get as immersive as you can, but you're basically really backing it up to that way it gets to the kingpin, and everything is perfect. Here we have what I'm talking about, the interactive parts with the air brakes. You can hop out the door, and a cool thing that a lot of people from American Truck Simulator has been asking for, not only with these hitches here, making sure that your load is tied down correctly and it's not going to fall off, which hopefully if you don't do it, maybe you do get the chance for it to fall off. But is this right here, the fact that you can actually manually get your trailer ready. You can lift the hitches and everything else up, as well as connect your cables, just to make it a little bit more immersive. And I'm telling you, out of all the truck sims out there, I love American Truck Simulator, but for some reason, this cab really makes you feel like you're there. And then from this point on, we get the cinematic views of trying to get the trailer out there. And must I say, if the rest of this map, the rest of this game is as detailed as what this port is here, this loading dock, it's going to be absolutely insane. I can definitely see myself playing this a lot. I'm excited to see what kind of potential truck they have through this game and what the process is going to be when the release date comes. But definitely a 10 out of 10 game that I'm excited for right now. So of course, a lot of things can change. We know how games have been lately with the very big hype of it coming out beforehand, and then when the game gets here, it's an absolute flunk. But these guys have been in development going on now for, I think, going on 3 years. So obviously the attention to detail that these guys are throwing in here is definitely up to par with a few things that we can see. They have a Steam wish list right now where you guys can actually go and add this to your wish list, to where you'll get updates and things like that of potential when the release of it's going to come. I definitely recommend going over to their YouTube channel and clicking that subscribe button. But if you've ever been a fan of trucks, and if you've ever been a fan of Outback Truckers as a whole, then this game will hopefully be the game for us. I'm very excited for it. I love American Truck Simulator. It's fantastic to see that there's a game coming out right now that's in that same genre, and being able to compete with this and maybe just give a little bit of inspiration to even potentially boost American Truck Sim's ideas on what they're going to offer as well. So I'm super excited to see more about this game, where it's going to go to, and when the potential release date can be. And if you guys want to find out more about it, make sure to click the subscribe button here, because we're going to be covering it along the way. But thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.